Can you guess which ones are real and which ones are fake? Operation Fruit Orchard continues. We've got 2 kieffer pear trees that I planted a few weeks ago. These were purchased at Tractor Supply. They're really just a whip with a few roots on it. I was a little unimpressed with the root system they had, so I decided to go somewhere else and buy our apple trees. So we've got 2 apple trees going in, a Red Delicious and a Macintosh. Each tree in this row is spaced 20 feet apart. The site is adjacent to the pond and on a little bit of a high spot. This will help us in the spring if we have a little bit of a late frost. We should still be able to get around it. Say you want to dig a $100 hole for a $10 tree. It's really important to make sure that when you plant this tree you don't hurry too much. You really want to take your time and do it right and build a good foundation for an orchard that'll produce for years to come. Now that we've got that sod layer set aside, let's dig the rest of the hole. The reason I like to keep the sod layer is so I can put it in back in the bottom of the hole upside down. The hole is deep enough that the grass won't be able to grow. What'll happen is it'll break down and provide a lot of nice nutrients. It'll break down to compost as time goes on. A bit of a slow release fertilizer for you, free of charge. So the roots are just above ground level. I think that's pretty good. What I'm going to do is mound up some dirt, so that should be fine. Want to make sure we've got good drainage here. So I say we're ready to take it out of the planter and put it in the hole. That looks pretty good. The tree is nice and straight, so we're ready to fill it in. As usual, I took the dirt from the hole and mixed in with a little bit of compost. So this should give the roots a nice, rich medium to grow into. And this compost isn't quite as black as the stuff we've been using. This is horse manure. It's about 2 years old, so it's well aged. Gotta be careful not to use horse manure too soon. I believe it's a little bit high in nitrogen and can burn the plants if it's used before it's totally broken down. What I'm doing here is building up a little bit of a rim around the edge of the root ball, so if it rains, the rain will be caught in this lip and won't completely run off. Tree 1 is planted. I'm going to do the same thing for tree number 2, but instead of boring you with all these instructions, enjoy the music. Progress on the fruit orchard continues. Now let's go check out the perennial garden, see what we've got going on there. Progress on the permaculture garden has been a little bit slow. What you saw before was that we had planted some blueberries on one end and grapes at the other. Since then, we've planted a row of 8 asparagus plants, and today we're also going to add some rhubarb. We've got a total of 6 plants, and since this row is 24 feet long, we'll space them about 4 feet apart. Now that we've got the row marked, we can start digging. In case you're wondering, this is what the rhubarb plant looks like. It's really just a dormant root at this point. You can see here, this is where the leaves were, so this is the top end where it's a little bit dark. We're just going to plant it vertically in the ground like that. Give it some water, and hopefully soon we'll have some rhubarb. Put a little compost in there, get this guy started off on the right foot. Just for good measure, we'll add another scoop of compost on top. Give them a reason to come out. Alright, so now we've got some blueberries planted. We've got a row of asparagus. We've got our rhubarb plants, and way down at the end there we've got our grapes. As you can see, they're covered up. We're expecting a pretty good frost tonight, and they've started to bud, so I thought I'd cover them up, give them a little bit of a chance to weather the night. Anyway, stay posted and we'll have some more updates for you soon. If you like this channel and you want to see more content, you can do me a huge favor by subscribing to my channel, and also don't forget to like this video. Thanks.